Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
We have another great show. We talked about on another show how the metal prices, precious metal prices, are going berserk. So on this particular show and the shows all during this month that we're featuring our custom pieces, we want to make sure you know, even if the silver and gold prices go up, we're going to keep it at that special price that you see on the screen.
Well, you know, it's really a great time to be thinking about any special pieces that you want to get.
Right.
And we do want to clarify, because I do get a lot of calls where people say, oh, I saw something yesterday or 3 days ago and I forgot, and can I still get the special? So like Wayne was saying, just for this month, you definitely get this price. So it's really great because we cannot guarantee this low price later.
Right.
So if there's anything that you're thinking about, it's really a great time. And it's a good time to treat yourself as well. I know a lot of you have been waiting, kind of putting it off, saying, oh, I really want to get something for myself. And this is one of our most popular items.
It is, and it's because it's so affordable, but it's our Hawaiian heirloom vertical bar scroll custom pendant.
I think it's
Lori's
because
wearing it and I'm wearing
I think it's because it's traditionally a really nice look. People love that it elongates, but they just love the vertical look, you know, having your name in kind of the up and down. Is what I try to say. Instead of a cross horizontal, it's up and down.
Now, we talked about customizing. If you haven't seen our custom show before, we talked about how you can customize this piece to be exactly what you want or exactly the gift that you want to give to somebody. And the base price of this gift is what you see. Now, if you want to add special add-ons, you can do that, such as gold plating it, or maybe you want to do a cutout edge, or maybe you want to add a special message in the back. Those are all extra, but at the base price, you're going to get a sterling silver pendant, and you're going to get either a black enamel or a raised lettering design on the pendant itself.
And let's talk about what you can engrave on it. So a lot of times people want more scroll. I've even had people who just do all scroll design.
Yes.
And then other people will do initials. Other people, if your names are shorter, they might do, you know, 2 names with an ampersand, but mostly,
or an initial with and.
Yeah.
And then another initial.
But a lot of people love putting their first name or their middle name or their last name.
Or their nickname or their family name or...
We've even had people put Aloha.
Yes.
You know, or, you know, just some saying that is meaningful.
Or inspirational.
And important, meaningful and important to you. And really, it's what speaks to you. I just think the great thing about this is, for a lot of people, you know, you've never had the chance to really customize and design your own piece, whether it's for yourself or for someone else. And it just makes it so special, I think.
Well, with these vertical bar pendants, there is enough room on the front and the back to do some creative things. And we're going to talk about all the different creative things that people have done with these. Now, I had spoken to a customer that wanted their family, or their the person's new married name, which would be a family name, and then on the back they put the longitude and latitude of the place that they met first.
That's neat.
So that was kind of neat.
Yeah.
We've had people that have the name, nickname, and then they might put a birth date on the back.
Right, graduation date,
graduation, yes.
birth date, anniversary, just anything special or meaningful for them. I love when it's a special saying that has meaning just to, you know, you and the other person. Or maybe...
Yeah, an inside joke kind of thing.
Yeah, and then a lot of families have things they say to each other all the time. like to the moon and back, love you to the moon
We
and
get
back.
that a lot,
Yeah,
yes.
but sometimes just growing up, you guys always would say things to each other. And so it has that kind of inside meaning. No one else really would kind of know what that means, But it can be funny too, or it can be sentimental.
And you
So-
don't have to give it for a birthday or
Right.
an anniversary. There's milestones that we actually I don't think we don't celebrate enough. Like there's the first job, let's
Right.
say. That's a huge and a really big deal.
It is
the
a
first
really
job.
huge deal.
Or maybe it's even paying off a credit card. I don't know. Something that is a huge milestone for a lot of people. Becoming grandparents. Grandparents can give it to their grandchildren, or their grandchildren could give it to their grandparents.
Or,
You know.
like let's say you have a daughter and she becomes a mom for the first time. You could write something like that to her, or
That's
have
nice.
a special piece. So
Or-
it's just marking these special moments,
Yeah.
like you're saying, that sometimes we,
Kind of forget.
yeah.
I mean, even a retirement anniversary that somebody may be retiring, and that's your, kind of memory. A lot of people work with groups.
Right.
And when you're working with those groups, especially for years or decades,
Right. Oh my
and then
gosh, yeah.
somebody leaves that
Right.
workplace,
Right.
and there's kind of a hole left. So this is a perfect retirement parting
Yes.
gift. If you're wondering, instead of a pen
Right.
or a watch,
Right.
if you want to give them something special that says Hawaii, and that they're going to be remembered, and that maybe you had an inside joke at work, this is, I think, one of the perfect gifts to give someone.
Well, the great thing is a man or a woman
Yes.
can wear it. So
Yes.
it's, really a great all-around gift. And I was thinking again when I was talking about giving it to someone who's becoming a mom for the first time, or a dad, a parent. A lot of times you'll hear them saying, "Oh, we've been getting all these gifts, but it's for the baby." So,
Oh, that's true.
right? And
That is
you
true.
kind of forget to mark that it's a really special occasion for them to become a parent.
Well, dads, if
Right.
the mom is going through the 9 months and, going through all that.
You had sympathy.
Turmoil.
You had
I-
sympathy.
when you ate,
Wayne,
I ate.
Wayne had cravings.
Yes, when you had craving, I gained 20 pounds. It was like I almost had the baby. Yeah, I had to lose 20 pounds after she had the baby. But the thing too is, after Lori had our daughter, I carried in a baby carrier
That's true.
our daughter almost everywhere.
That's
but
true.
instead of 9 months, I think I carried her up to almost
don't
2
know
or
how.
3 years old when we'd go to Disneyland or whatever in these backpacks.
Not
So
to mention,
I did my job.
Not to mention that he carried even like our nephews around, like
That
when
was
my
good
sister
practice.
would visit,
Yes.
he'd carry them around.
One time my sister-in-law said, "Can you carry so-and-so?" And I looked at the kid and I said, "You want me to carry him?" Mind you, the kid was like 5 years
on a
old.
huge backpack
In a
on your
backpack.
back.
I said, "No, he could walk." And I see the little bottom lip start to quiver. So I put my nephew on my back, and after about a block and a half, I said, "I can't do
That
this."
was a big carrier, though.
That was a big
Like
kid.
metal carrier.
What are you
with
talking about? The
back, yeah.
carrier? It was the kid. I was like, it's like carrying you on my back. I said, no, I can't do it anymore. 2 blocks is enough. This is it.
That's too funny.
But yeah, you have to recognize these different milestones in people's lives because, it goes by so fast and things
Yeah.
happen so fast. So
Yeah.
to commemorate them in a special way.
And it could
this is
even
great.
be where it's not the first child, but it's
Yeah.
like they've had many, and so they, you could just
Well,
get
we've
them
had
something.
that.
Yeah.
We've had people put their
Right.
family name on the front.
Right.
And then you put all the kids' names in the
yeah.
back. And there's always a holiday.
Right.
There's a Mother's Day, a Father's Day, a graduation, a birthday. Those milestones in itself,
Well,
you can buy something.
And can I just say, you can always do just because.
Just because.
That is
exactly.
to me the most special. Like I'll ask them, is there something, a special occasion coming up? And they're like, no, it's just because, And I love that because it's so unexpected.
It is.
So the person receiving the gift is just so surprised and taken aback. And I think they just feel so special because once you know what goes into the design and picking all the different things, like somebody will say, oh, I want a flower on top because she loves flowers, or I want a honu because she loves honu. It's like, it's so meaningful to that person. And like we're talking about, or if there's a nickname, it's like only the two of you know, or you're the one that used to call them that, so there's that special meaning to that. But I think what's just so special too is whether you live in Hawaii or you're living somewhere else in the world, right? And then if that person receives that gift, it just brings them back to their family in Hawaii, or memories of growing up, or just them knowing the meaning, And a lot of times we'll even have people gifting it to someone who has never visited here, but is just their friend or family, and they let them know this is a traditional gift.
And they're
that's
thinking
given
about them.
At a very special, given with very special meaning to someone special to them. It just makes everyone happy. The gift giver too is the one that gets a lot of joy too out of it.
I have a lot of dads buying for their kids, and we make it easy. I think that's why the guys like shopping with us.
Yeah.
Because we make it easy. They don't want to go out. They don't want to look for a place to go shopping at. They don't want to stand in line. I mean, I'm the same way. I don't want to necessarily go and take all day to go shopping and then have to figure out things when you're out there. And then just to, as we said, parking and traffic, and is it hot or cold out?
Right.
I don't want to have to deal with that. So we make it easy here at Showcase Hawaii, and we make it so not only that you can do it on your own through our website at www.showcasehawaii.tv, you can also call in. So as we were saying, you can customize it, but with that customization, you can personalize it to exactly what you want. Now, with our vertical bar pendants, there's different ways that you can customize it. We were talking about this earlier. You might want to put a honu at the top.
Right.
You might want to maybe add different kind of scroll work.
Right.
What's included is in the base package is the silver pendant. You can get the name on the front in black enamel or raised lettering. You can get kalakini. You can get heritage
Miley.
or Miley design.
Princess.
That's scroll work.
Right.
Or princess. And then if you want to add on a message, there's a slight charge.
Yeah.
If you want to add on gold plating, there's another charge.
Well, the benefit of that is that you have that option for the
Right.
upgrades
You're
or
not
customization.
paying for something. Yeah.
But someone else who just maybe wants the design to be sterling silver
Yes.
with a straight edge,
Yes.
and then they're not then paying for the other customization. So we're trying to find a way to keep it very affordable for
Yes.
you and really special. I will say that what has been really surprising and meaningful for me, we always feel like we're kind of playing this role in bringing people together, and the gift giving is really acknowledging these friendships and loved ones in your life. But I do have quite a few, whether it's men or women, telling me that, well, I haven't been in touch with someone for a long time. So it might be a dad who hasn't spoken to his daughter in a long time. Or I had, a mom say to me, oh, I haven't talked to my daughter in years.
It's kind of sad and
Yeah.
amazing
Yeah.
how many people
Kind
have
of separate
or falling out,
Yeah.
and they're usually over something really small.
I'm sure at the time,
Yeah, at the time it's
I'm
always
sure,
huge.
and then whatever you're emotionally charged, and but I think when you reflect upon it later, it just is like, okay, that wasn't that important or that big a deal, or as the time goes by.
Mhm.
But then it just becomes harder to reach out or
Right.
make that connection, or it's kind of like who's gonna try first or whatever, you know. But anyway, my point is that it's been nice for us to be a part of kind of bringing families together again, because we do have people who then order a customized piece. We send it out to them with a special message, and it just kind of starts that conversation or connection again, because they'll call up and they'll know that you've been thinking of them, and then you reconnect.
And it's funny how many people we get that call. Name is no problem. Everybody can figure out a name to put on the back. But when it comes to a message, some people have sayings that they say to people. Lori was saying maybe they grew up with something, love you to the moon and back.
Right.
That's easy. But others are like, no, I don't know. I'd like to put a message, but I don't know what to say. So that's where we come in. And we can, ask questions and they'll usually tell us, but we usually could come up with something on the back that is very heartfelt and
Right.
very kind of to the point. A lot of times all you need is a little heart, heart shape,
Yeah.
and mom and dad,
Right.
or heart dad,
Right.
something. And sometimes
Meaningful.
the simplest things are the most meaningful, and they kind of get to the point and they just say what you want, and
Right.
it says it all basically.
But I love it because I think, okay, you can have the pendant and just a plain back. That's fine. It's still
Yes.
a beautiful piece.
Yes.
But for me, whenever I flip it over and I see that little message, I'm like, oh, that's so
that
nice.
And
I
little
just
extra layer
and
of
I just
special.
know that when that person flips it over and sees it, it's gonna, it's like arrow to the heart. Like, oh, that's just so nice. Yeah.
I also want to point out you are going to get a chain with this. It's a matching either gold-plated or silver chain that's stainless steel base. We did that because we wanted to make sure that the chain was durable. It's around your neck. It's
Yes.
rubbing a lot. So that 316L stainless steel is going to hold up to anything. We also recommend when you're gifting this or when you're wearing it, it's good to take it off before you go into the shower. And I'll tell you why. Because there's a lot of these new anti-aging creams and soaps and alpha hydroxy and soaps that kind of take the skin layer away, and so they kind of eat at your
Yes.
skin. So that what are they going to do with something like this? Now, we haven't had any problems in the past,
Right.
but you want to make sure that at the end of the day, you want to keep that shine and that
Right.
brilliance about that piece. So take it off and give it a quick wipe with a t-shirt. It will stay nice
Yeah.
and shiny. Now, if you have something that has gotten a little dirty, there's nothing wrong with getting some warm soap and water and a soft, very soft, not aggressive, but soft bristle brush, and cleaning it a little bit. That's the same with any of your jewelry. You don't want to be too aggressive on any of your fine jewelry.
Yeah.
And this is fine
You
jewelry.
don't need any harsh cleansers or anything that's gonna
Nothing like that.
scratch it,
Right.
but you can always ask us if you're not sure.
Yes, and
But-
we do include a cleaning cloth.
And we do include a care card
Yes.
to tell you how to take care of it, which is basically what Wayne said. You just need to wipe it
So
once in a while.
not only will we tell you how to order, we'll tell you how to take care of it.
Well, and then we are still giving you a free gift box, which is really special because it really makes a difference.
Makes a
to
huge
have
difference.
A box, whether it's for yourself, people love receiving that, or whether you're gifting it to someone else. But it just takes that step away of having to go find a box. And then we are still including the free shipping. And let me tell you, postage keeps going up too, as well.
It goes up
It's
almost
been
every
crazy.
6 months.
Yeah, so we always have this conversation. Can we still keep offering the free shipping? So please take advantage of that while we can continue to offer it. It's been 17 years
I
we've
know.
been offering free shipping.
Yes, 17 years. I also want to point out, even if the silver and gold prices go up for this month, we are keeping this price.
Right.
even from the beginning of the year, silver prices have gone kind of
right.
wild. They stabilized a little right now, but the gold prices continue to jump, and we never know where it's going to be. It's actually hit a lot of our artists and vendors
Right.
because they don't know what to do. It's hard to actually advertise for something when one day it's this price and the next day it's this price. And you know, you don't like going into the store and saying, I saw this for this price.
Right.
And they say, well, that
not
was
that
just
price anymore.
the special last week. So
Well,
we want to keep the special
yeah.
for the whole month.
And a lot of you have been calling us and just saying, oh, thank you for, offering things that are so affordable. And that really means a lot to us, because then we know that it really matters to you and that you've really appreciated that. And that's where a lot of you are ordering multiples now, because you're just realizing that these prices are going so high and that we've tried really hard to keep it affordable.
And you keep calling and saying nice things to us.
I know.
That's why we stick around for so long. Year after year, I'm like, is this it? Are we going to retire? And we get a nice phone call and they say, thank you so much for doing this. We really enjoy watching you. And at the end, they go, we love you.
I know.
And we're like,
I know.
oh,
I know.
we got to
It's
keep
so-
doing
it's so
it because
nice.
it makes our day and
No.
it's a lot of fun for
We
us.
appreciate all of
So
you. I mean, you
yes.
say you appreciate us. We definitely appreciate you.
Yeah, and
And
it's a
so-
lot of fun.
Yeah. So we hope that you will order something for yourself. You should treat yourself. You definitely deserve it. And I have so many of you who say, I've never treated myself. It's time. And then also, great time to get some gifts.
Now you could log on to www.showcasehawaii.tv, or you could give us a call at 888-965-7467.
Or 808-892-3337. Looking for Hawaii-inspired items at affordable prices? Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016.
I can't believe how quickly the year is passing.
I know.
And the changes, even from January to now, it's amazing the different things that have happened.
I know.
And it seems like that the years are just, it's like when you're
Going
watching
by
those
super
old
fast.
movies and you see the calendar, the pages on the calendar, and then
That makes me want to go back to old photographs, or, now in this digital world, it's all on your phone. It's not where you print it out anymore.
yeah, and
So
you forget a lot of memories.
I know. So I feel like I go back and I look and I think, oh, I should have printed that, or I should put it up, or I forgot we went there, or, you have, and sometimes it's like you have so many photos to go through,
Thousands.
and then you got to pick one nice one. Or you have so many videos. I just erased a ton of videos that I was like, okay, because you're trying to get it just right. So you have like 10 versions of it. So I just finally, and
But
can I just say that's a good thing to do when you're trying to kill time, is go through your old photographs.
Well, everybody it's gone so fast. We all just need to slow down a
Yeah.
bit and kind of enjoy the moment. But we want it for this month. We wanted to at least stop something for this month and
Well,
keep it,
and
where it's not going to change.
And I'm super excited
Yes.
because I think a Hawaiian bracelet, hand engraved by a master engraver, but these bracelets are so meaningful to so many people.
Now, these are our custom Hawaiian
Right.
scroll bracelets that we're going to be featuring in
Now,
this show.
some people gift it when you're young, child, teenager, yeah. Other people don't get this until they hit a milestone. And then still others don't get the wider ones until they hit other milestones, or they finally gift it to themselves.
You've always seen these people that wear multiple bracelets on
like
their arm.
4, 5, 6, 8.
Yeah,
I mean,
and they're all different
all
sizes,
different sizes.
all different names. Sometimes they're gifted to you. Other time you might be wearing your mom's or your auntie's.
I think those are neat.
Other
yeah.
times somebody like a husband or a mom or dad might gift them to their kids during certain milestones in
Right.
their lives, so they collect. As Lori was saying, maybe they start out with a 4mm and then they work all the way up to a 20mm,
Right.
depending on what milestones they hit.
Well, I have to say, more than once we've heard this story over the past 17 years that, you know, whether it's a grandmother or a parent, that they'll say, well, I want to test out the responsibility of my child
Yes.
first and gift them something less expensive, and then, you know, work up to, you know, gifting them the custom piece
In
or
14 karat or 24 karat gold.
and we do and can offer it in 14 karat gold. But what we found over the years is everyone is wanting to have that look, but you don't maybe, well, not only do you not want to spend that much maybe right now, but you also just don't want to worry so much. And if you've ever had a very, very expensive piece, you know what I mean. It's like if you're wearing something that's thousands of dollars, it's a little nerve-wracking.
Now it's tens of thousands of dollars. Those bracelets that you bought in the 70s
Yeah.
that are 20 to 25 millimeters, that are thick barrel bracelets,
Right.
we're talking 10 to 15,000,
Oh no, I've had
$20,000.
customers call and say, oh, they went to go get the, you know, current appraisal price, and I mean, they're wearing that much on their arm, and it's a little, it's scary, you know. They're
It is
kind of,
scary.
they're so. Not only are you afraid to wear it out, then it sits in your safe, and then you don't want to travel with it. I mean, that would be, you know,
Devastating.
devastating. Yeah, if you forgot it. And we have so many of you who say, oh, I just took it off for a minute to wash my hands or put it in the bathroom at the airport or whatever, and then they forgot it. So this is our way of thanking you for being such great customers and viewers throughout the years. We wanted to make sure that you were able to order these for yourself and for your loved ones, and we're going to hold this price just for this month. We can't promise you after, just because we've really tried to keep the price affordable for so long.
Well, we hope you were able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.